Democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard of democracy, therefore, is education. Remember, in a world of strife and division, the ballot still outmuscles the bullet. Good evening and welcome to Atn Politics. Atn Politics is the network's flagship program that discusses core political trends with relevant political stakeholders. Today on Atn Politics, we'll be discussing core issues from different political landscapes. On Kogi State, PDP chairman promises more gender inclusivity. And PDP crisis, court declares factional national convention invalid. And on 2027 elections, PDP moves to restore party in the southeast. And on party strength, APC membership drives hit 7 million. Don't forget, we're open for sponsorship of this program, jingles and advert placements, news and events coverage, personality, society and political interviews, products, service promotion and commercials. Watch us live on www.atlanticnetwork.tv, on Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, on Apple TV channel 205, online TV platform, iFastech platform, Apple TV, Niger TV, Eurocode TV. Connect with all Atn social, subscribe, like and share Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, and on X at Atlantic TV Net. We're going on a short break and when we return, I'll introduce my guest on the show and we'll dive right into our stories. Do stay tuned. welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Joining me today is Mr. Frank Enewaji Ogunono, a political analyst. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Let me say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We are just at the tail end of January.
Yes, sir.
For us to go into February on Sunday.
On Sunday.
So, but we are alive.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
for coming. Thank you for coming. And now on to our first story of the day. Chairman of the Kogi State People's Democratic Party, Mohammed Gambo, says the party is repositioned to encourage inclusivity and increase women's participation in politics. Gambo made the disclosure at a state-level consultative forum on women and political parties convened to improve inclusivity and enhance women's participation in the electoral process, held in Lokoja, the state capital, on Thursday. The PDP chairman spoke as a panel member at the program organized by CPI in collaboration with the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room, with funding support from the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. The PDP will implement quotas set aside for seats or positions for women to ensure adequate representation, he said. He advocated mentorship programs where women making their mark in politics will be paired with women with experienced politicians for guidance and support. The chairman called for workshops and training sessions along with resources to build women's confidence and skills to participate in politics. He urged the society to address cultural barriers, pointing out that the PDP is already engaging with communities to challenge stereotypes and promote women's participation. He advised women in politics to have flexible schedules that accommodate family responsibilities to encourage more women to participate. Gambo praised the CPI for the training, pointing out that it could not have come at a better time than now. Assured that just as it was during the PDP era in government, the party is resolved to return women to their rightful positions in politics. You all will recall during the PDP era, we had more women representation than is presently being obtained, adding that PDP Kogi is repositioned under his leadership to return the party to women and youths who are the highest number of voters in every election. We're looking at PDP chairman in Kogi State promising gender inclusivity. I would love to get your opinion on that before we get to other.
Well, politicians have been singing this song, but they don't dance it.
Interesting.
They have been singing this song. Oh, women, youth. Even to those that a party has been registered for the youth. Is the party actually holding any position in this country? Has the party won any seat in this country?
But it could be a cradle steps.
Which cradle step? The issue is this: politicians they know how to bamboozle the people with a very subtle strategy or statement that we think yes, fall and die and dance with them. But when the real time will come, they will stand and say, "Look, yes, it's politics." You know, I was told that politics is the game of the wise. So they can come with enticing words of man, like the Bible will say, to lure people to believe in them. But when that time comes for real politicking, how many women will get position? As he's talking in Kogi, will they give, apart from Natasha that is so very vibrant, since the inception of politics in Kogi State, how many women also took positions of public trust? The question is PDP today having a good foundation to stand in national election? Well, for me, I will pray that PDP should put things in order nationally. But as it is today, I will advise anybody close to me, no matter how rich and poor you are, to go and take the flag of PDP.
Interesting.
Yes. Because what happened in River State in 2019, if you have, I don't know how, I don't know if you were in River State, that APC was not on ballot paper in River State, but it was on ballot in every, in other states. And now we're having issue on the national stage. You can hear what happened in Ekiti. The PDP is battling now to get a candidate on the platform, on this platform, because of national issue. So for me, the PDP chairman of Kogi State should also work with the national to see how their party will have that foundation. It's a dangerous issue if not solved now. You'll be surprised that come 2027 election, people may not be on the ballot. Just every legal matter about who is an authentic PDP national chairman, who is this and that, should be concluded now. If not, whatever you are going to do in terms of winning people to join a party will be inconsequential and will be detrimental in terms of spending the money without any headway of even getting what you want, or even some people using the platform to win a party, to win election. Because you can win election, but going to court, you say no, your party is not valid. Your candidacy of candidature is not valid by virtue of the state of your party, based on the electoral law, based on the leadership of the party. Hope you know, as we are discussing this evening, PDP has case in court about leadership.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that part.
So whatever you are doing now, without the national, because without the national, your party does not have any background.
But it could be that he's speaking from his own perspective based on Kogi State.
No. Kogi State is not different from national.
But it has to start from somewhere.
No. Get back what I'm saying.
I do get your point.
What I'm saying is that Bible says something. Says that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? As I'm destroying today, PDP members who are still PDP members, I don't know, should try their best and see how to form their national party to stand. But as it is today, by the eyes of the law, it's like there's no PDP in Nigeria. Sorry, it's one of the registered party. Okay. But when it comes to election, as it is today, there is a threat to PDP for anybody to contest election under PDP. Yeah. That's the point I'm trying to talk. Okay. There are people not as PDP people, but by law of the land now that the issue of leadership, you can see how almost all the PDP governors have decamped. I say almost. As of last year, we had about 12 PDP governors in Nigeria. But they're discussing, are they up to 5? Are they up to 5 in Nigeria? Okay, let me say 5. It's not up to 5. Let's not be frank. It's not up to 5. Just as you wake up, you hear PDP governors are now into APC. Look at Plateau. Look at even Osun State that I thought, or this Adeleke, that you will not go anywhere. He went to court.
Okay.
So where did they go? Why did even the Osun State governor go to court? It tells you of the the state of the party in Nigeria for now. The man they have seen far. As well as Ekiti State is battling to see how they can have a governorship candidate. I don't know if you follow what is happening in Ekiti, but they are about to do election this year.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So now, the one of Osun has left the party to join our court. Let's see how we use his influence to win election in. So what PDP members will be backing now is how to make maybe this Turkey leadership to be authentic. That's what they say politically, they say authentic chairman. As it is today, even the Turkey issue is a problem. You can see now that they have gone to nobody has been organized at the INEC has not recognized anybody as the party chairman. So if INEC has not recognized anybody as the party chairman, what happens to who signs? Because the national party chairman or secretary must sign the form, must sign the form. Yeah. So politically, there's a problem in PDP.
Mr. Frank, let's not jump the rope. I'm looking at we're talking about women inclusivity.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You bring the women to disgrace them. Sorry, there's one this Sarah Jubri. Are you aware? She contested election about 10 years ago.
I'm aware.
What happened to her?
She had less votes.
With that woman? Oh, you know, women liberation. A woman contested election in Nigeria. What happened?
She had less votes.
No, not even less vote. Only one vote.
But that was then.
It's not that was then.
The political landscape was
No. Women themselves should be aware of. It's not even men coming to tell the political you must be getting involved. It's the women themselves.
I was to go there because it's another thing to give somebody something.
No. Women should be conscious. Like, I think they have done, is it 2000 Beijing conference? Now it's not men talking to, because men, they want to use that as a bait.
As a bait?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why do you say as a bait? Because
when they try to form the party, they take their position from them. But if the women come on their own and say this is our right, whether you call it 35 affirmation or whatever, women should be talking for women, not men talking to women for women. It is today. Let me tell you for free. I go around. When I was a boy, if you go to university campuses, you will see few women or few girls studying. There are some disciplines like law and even medicine and engineering. You will not see women. You will not see women. You can easily count the number of female students on campus, even in the 60s.
Okay.
Yeah, quite many were. I'm talking about a lot of religion. But today, as I'm discussing with you today, on this in what we call in this 21st century, go to universities, both science oriented, art oriented, university in Nigeria, you see more female students.
Okay.
Even in medicine, more female students.
There's a change.
There's a change.
Okay.
So the change should also be in politics.
I love the fact
not
that
not men talking. Women should wake up. Not men coming to talk because they want to say how to rebrand PDP. No, that's what it's trying to rebrand PDP.
It could be that he's propelling the women into
politics.
No. Because
what is trying to look?
He's to create a playing field for everybody. Forget
that, but they know politics is not like see. Like I said, enticing words. Enticing words. Women should come up and form a front. That's the frontier. They should have their own vision. As they went to Beijing, what we call Beijing conference, and stood up and said, look, we need to get involved in anything that the world is going. I think that this slogan, what a man can do, a woman will do better. Yes, it's true. There are some areas women can do better.
I love the fact to say some areas.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Debated.
At least in Africa, we have some women who got involved and won election.
Yes.
Even Tanzania,
yes,
even that one is George Banda and the rest. That's former. Even in Salif of Liberia and others. So what I'm saying is that in Nigeria, my own area of concern, I want to stand to tell you that it's not about the Kogi State PDP chairman talking.
Okay.
But what he's trying to do now is trying to build PDP using that platform.
Let me hold your thoughts. Then we'll move to the next story. Federal High Court in Ibadan on Friday today notified the People's Democratic Party National Convention held on November 15, 2025 in Ibadan, Oyo State. The court also barred Kabiru Turaki and others from presenting themselves as national officers. Mr. Frank, I love the fact you're laughing. Okay, dealing a significant blow to the faction that emerged from the convention. Despite internal disputes within the party, the PDP went ahead with its highly anticipated two-day 2025 elective national convention at the Lekon Salami Stadium in Adama, Singba, Ibadan, tagged #Ibadan2025. The convention attracted thousands of party delegates, leaders, and supporters. The court's decision follows ongoing leadership disputes within the PDP, which have led to competing factions and legal battles over the party's national leadership and internal processes. Reacting to the ruling in a statement posted on the PDP's X handle on Friday, the party's national publicity secretary, Ini Mobong, said the PDP is awaiting the final pronouncement of the appellate courts, which it believes will uphold its position. The statement urged members to remain calm and resolute, insisting there is absolutely no cause for alarm. It added that the rebirth movement remains firmly on course. Notwithstanding this judgment, the Kabiru Turaki-led People's Democratic Party, which emerged from the Ibadan Convention, remains legally intact and unshaken as we await the authoritative pronouncement of the appellate court, the statement said. We therefore urge our members to remain resolute and committed as there is absolutely no cause for alarm. The rebirth movement remains firmly on course. As the case progresses to the appellate court, party members and supporters will be closely watching for a definitive ruling that could shape the direction of the PDP ahead of upcoming political engagement. Mr. Frank, you were actually dancing around this.
You are in your spirit. Yes, you are in your spirit, yeah.
So I would love to get your thoughts before I go to my question.
It is unfortunate. You know, I was just talking about how the Kogi state chairman of PDP was trying to dance around the women in terms of maybe making them to come and join PDP for them to get maybe juicy, what Nigerians will call juicy political position.
Okay.
But look at that. Look at the case. The Federal High Court in Abuja restrained PDP from what? From holding their convention. The Federal High Court. Suddenly, a state high court. Exactly what happened in also University some years back. Now we're talking about federal law, national convention, no state congress. Oh my God. So the judgment today, what does it mean? Does it give you hope? Except something is done swiftly. But the court, in a way, like what you just read, has also weakened PDP by virtue of this judgment. So tell me, like I told you now, for instance, if the Ekiti state election is taking place by this time around, will PDP have a candidate? It's a threat. It's not something that if you don't understand, you don't be dancing political music as if what politician will tell you, no cause for alarm, no cause for alarm. There's an alarm that is blowing. As it is today, in the eye of the law, I'm not a lawyer. PDP has no leadership. So it's a threat to PDP. PDP has no leadership. And you can see the case, the judgment of the court. Turaki that was elected at the Ibadan Convention. Is it not recognized by the law? The answer to my farm man is no. So it is today until maybe the matter will go to the Supreme Court. And this one will give the final verdict. Then they now come back. If they can maybe expedite action to make sure everything that will make them even stand the election or be part of the 2027 election, they need to be fast. But as it is today, PDP has no national organ by virtue of the judgment we are discussing.
Mr. Frank, sorry to cut you short.
I'm waiting.
Every party do have its own period of upheavals.
I agree.
Why do you think, what in your opinion, must have made this of PDP to linger this long?
No, it's an internal party matter. Sorry, all those, see, when people fight for something, it's about interest.
Okay.
Nobody outside fought, even if somebody allowed himself to be used to fight his party. It's PDP member fought. So whatever we are discussing, who went to court to raise injunction against PDP not holding is it Frank? Sure. It's not Frank. The same PDP members. And they have not been able to vacate the injunction. They went and did the convention. And you do not know what was spent? In the end, they could not manipulate the system to make what they have done to stand. So it's an exercise in futility, which means waste of money, waste of time. Who knows if some people maybe driving to that place must have died on the road? Or have died on the road, who knows?
We can't say.
So for me, the legal war is ongoing. So PDP members in their various factions, even if they actually believe in their party, one of the things they will do is to tell the world, well, we discontinue with this case. It can be done. Okay. Yes, because those who went for the injunction, they are alive. They are alive. Those what happened to Akpabio and Natasha, and Natasha and federal government. We have heard that the Nigerian government has withdrawn the case. Yeah. I thought he has withdrawn the case. So some agreed members who were not happy, who went to court to secure injunction to stop the convention, can I swear, okay, my lord, please, we will not continue with this matter. Let the Turkey leadership continue. It can be done. But not that it has become a case. It is difficult, but it can be drawn. It can be withdrawn.
Mr. Frank, did you see such case as this capable of eating into the structure and strength of PDP ahead of forthcoming election?
Why am I saying this from the beginning? As it is today, there's no party. There's no, see, like I said, even the council election that will be taking place in Abuja, go there. Even if the PDP house candidate, I wonder who will be the candidate of PDP. If you win, they will take your vote from you and hand over your vote to another person. But your party has no candidate, your party has no structure, your party has no legal right to contest the election. This election that is coming. So for me, like I advise PDP, I don't belong to any political party. Let it be that from now till March, they will see how to reconcile and have a party, because INEC will never recognize anybody as it is for now. Because INEC, whether you like it or not, politically is backed by law. Forget about what you hear behind is politics. What you hear behind is politics.
What do you mean by what you hear?
After the prayer we'll talk. What you hear behind is politics.
But we know INEC is the constitutional.
That's what I'm saying now.
Body in charge.
It can be friends.
No,
that's what I'm saying. What you hear behind.
I stand to contest that.
Yeah. See, just within 1 week ago or two days ago, we heard somebody who said he went to all the Supreme Court justices. I don't know if you heard the story. When the issue of the PDP, I mean the governor of Kano, the cabinet of APC. Someone is lamenting. I took him to all the Supreme Court justices. So there's something that will happen that you don't know in politics. And somebody will hide under the law if he knows the tactics and get what he wants. So he's playing out. It's politics. That's what they say. It's the game of the wise. Everywhere in the world, politics is played the same way. But when it comes to the rule of law, that's where Nigeria is, in a way, is not doing well. If not, the same way politics is played in Nigeria is not displayed in America. Quite anywhere.
Irrespective of the landscape.
Listen, with landscape. It's about interest. Do you know what Trump do?
No.
Do you know what Trump do to come back? Do you know how Trump lost election? See, I have studied American politics. Sorry. Okay, look at that Trump. The cases against Trump. No. Just walk. No, see, politics in a way is sweet. No, some of us thought by our Nigerian way that Trump would be in prison. But what happens? Look at how American people, my brother, leave politics alone. Politics, they know how to handle it. Politicians, they know how to handle their interests. If your interest is at stake, what do? You fold your hands and watch. If you know how to puncture the other person's plan, you do it. I don't want to know in PDP today. The only party today that can even, like I heard that the leader of the party in Kano State, Pangwaso, was saying, oh, this my man, he would have gone to, I think if he has gone to ADC, he was a better. If he was anything. So that's the party for you. You cannot predict. Nobody ever thought. PDP boasted when Vincent Obarafo was in charge of PDP. What did he say? He said PDP will rule for how many years? 60 years. Are you aware?
Yeah, I am.
So where is PDP? PDP is scrambling for even to be called a party. To be called a party. So my concern, I would advise PDP members, if they have anything to do with politics of election of 2027, it is now they need to come together and say, look, forgive and though you don't forgive and forget, nobody forgets. But can we forgive and come together and work as a party? That is what to. If not this case,
All right.
Because there is a foundation that has been laid. You went against the law of the land. A court has pronounced judgment. Don't hold this convention. Sorry, it's a tricky legal journey on the part of PDP. But what will set PDP aright is when those of them who are the actors, they know themselves. They are full soldiers. It can also be something that be done, but as it is today, it is too late for PDP. Let me tell you for free. ADC may have a kind of upper hand more than PDP.
Yeah,
I'm using that word. It's my own opinion.
Okay.
Because as it is today, those PDP members, look at the person like who was David Mark. David Mark. He became prominent after being a soldier. As what? In which party? In which party? Are you aware?
PDP.
In PDP. So, another party that will maybe give APC a run for their money is ADC. If they can put their things in order. As it is PDP for me, let me tell you for free. Like I tell you, PDP, they are able to use their hands to scatter themselves. Like the Bible says, a city divided against itself cannot stand.
All right.
No, but they allow, even if they also accuse somebody from outside, you allow somebody to come from outside and destroy your family.
All right, thank you.
Are you aware of the sum of PDP? PDP, power to the people. No, don't shout again.
Mr. Frank.
Oh my God.
Thank you for your opinion. Let me throw your line. Throw your line. Move on to our next story of discussion. Following the recent court judgment that ended its leadership crisis, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has taken a bold step to restore the party in the southeast region by inaugurating caretaker committees to run its affairs in Enugu and Imo State. Southeast Zonal Chairman of the party, Ali Odefa, who presided over the inauguration at the zonal office in Enugu, said the PDP was ready to contest and win the 2027 elections. He told chairing party members at the Secretariat that the 2027 general elections is not an ordinary contest, but one that tests the conscience and residence of Nigerians. Odefa tasked the new leadership with working hard to restore the party, stressing that the challenges were even greater because those who had benefited from the party in the state had turned their backs on it. You have been called to serve. The job you have now is a very hard job. In your state, everybody has gone to the opposition. It is their right to go wherever they want to go. So you know you have a Herculean task without expecting support from people in positions of power and authority. So it calls for you to work very hard, he said. Enugu Caretaker Committee Chairman of the party, Steve Oruro, while responding, reassured that with God and the people, the party would be fully restored in the state. Oruro, a former deputy chairman of the party in Enugu, called on the national leadership to allow credibility and credence to take over the race while tasking INEC on the quality of elections in the country. He added that should the PDP offer credible candidates that the people love, it would amplify the party's chances in the elections. Let me stop here and get your opinion on this story. Talking about if the PDP fronts credible candidates, they stand a chance of making headway in the 2022 elections. Do you agree with that?
I use conditional statement on the part of this party PDP issue. If PDP puts somebody who is credible, the lover of the people, and he wins election,
okay, and
the opponent goes to court and says this man does not have any platform by virtue of the law, what happens to him? I'm not, it's a rhetorical question.
You're still insisting on the no platform.
No.
That's my...
No, that's what is happening now. You are asking somebody. Like I said before, I'm not here to tell you that the PDP is not a party in a way.
Okay.
But as it is now, if an election is conducted and a candidate of PDP wins the election, the opponent will take over the position. Quote me anywhere.
It may not seem that easy the way you look at it.
No. I said now. I said for now.
Correct.
Yeah, what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm also advising PDP members to see how to go and reconcile.
Okay.
To allow them to have access to INEC. Because as it is now, INEC is not recognizing any leader of the party called PDP. Sorry. It's not frankly that it's in the public domain. Because of the convention done in Ibadan, that did not follow what they will tell you, legal proceeding. So whatever we are discussing this evening is for PDP that is going out now, calling people to come together and say how to move the party forward. Fine. But are they also working hard to stimulate things in the national level to have a leadership free party? But as I said, that leadership problem is in PDP. Whether you like it, see, we don't need a Sosoya. I don't need to go to Harvard to study. I don't need to go to the moon that we don't have maybe apparatus. We're discussing fundamental issue in PDP. Leadership issue for now is a problem that PDP must first of all solve. So even going to Southeast could be a plus that we are trying to resuscitate the party. But is it making, what about the national issue that everybody, that is the umbrella? Their party logo is umbrella. As we discussed today, there's no umbrella that somebody is holding the handle to cover his head from the rain or from whatever that is coming from above. So they should, as they're going around doing what they're doing, they should begin to think how to make sure there is a party leadership recognized by INEC. That is what I'm trying to point out. But you can go around, spend the money, woo people to say PDP, and make some people to receive the ticket. In the end, the court will tell you the vote cast to this popular person, like said, if they choose a popular person.
Yes,
and the people. And the vote cast for the popular person, by law now, the person will never get the benefit of the vote. That's the point I'm trying to make. They should go and reconcile and see how this matter will end at the Supreme Court in favor of PDP. Okay. Because time is running out. Too. I was told some years ago when I was a boy that time is money. And politicians don't joke with time, whether I like it or not. I hear that some people started campaigning since last year, even when INEC has not even given us any timetable for the election.
Discreet manner.
Yes, with ordinary too. Some people have been sanctioned because it's a political issue.
INEC see stop.
INEC is no. INEC has been quiet.
The ones.
One what? The people that is trying to say INEC, look at what is happening now. I am following up what is happening. Nobody, INEC has been quiet on that matter. But the body language of politicians is that they have started what? Campaign. We are seeing whatever meetings, public show. They may tag the name. But we all know that it's about campaign. I don't want to mention, I don't want to say what is happening today. It's only happening today. I thought it's happening today in Port Harcourt. So what I'm trying to say is that PDP today should not be looking at we are in order by what we are going out to do, putting a caretaker to run the affairs of the party. What are they doing to the national body? They are going to many states, even Akwa Ibom, and set up caretaker committee. Fine. What is happening to the legal fireworks? That they are unable to quench. If people does not quench the fire, whatever effort they are putting in place will not be fruitful. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not against PDP.
Okay, Mr. Frank.
So they should be able to put the leadership in order. So INEC, because INEC is the umpire. If the umpire does not recognize you, tell me how you will win election. No, tell me. INEC must endorse, must recognize you. INEC must approve that you are authentic candidate. INEC must have your legal document, how you have come up to be the party chairman that will stand in for you. Because if the national does not recognize you, you are in trouble. It's not about state. It's happened in River State. So whatever I discussed this evening is about PDP going back and put everything about the leadership in order. But before we go out and begin to tell people that it can be done without going to anywhere, because this is politics. Even those who are also talking, going around now to constitute committee of various state chapters, is a good one. But if you don't stand to fight or to put things right at the national level, of what importance is the effort at the chapter?
All right, Mr. Frank.
So I beg PDP members, they should go to where they know they can settle this matter for them to have leadership. Because like this now, anybody who tells you that PDP will win election today, if you win election today by popular demand, somebody who knows the law will take you to court and say, by the law guiding the election, you are not the candidate.
All right.
And your vote will be returned to the other person, maybe the second person. So I just plead PDP should do the needful. Time is going.
All right, Mr. Frank, thank you for your opinion on the story. On to the final story for the day. All Progressives Congress APC has reported a major surge in its TT2 membership registration, with over 7 million members already registered and projections to exceed 12 million by the close of the exercise on February 8, 2026. The announcement came during a briefing addressed by the National Publicity Secretary, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, on Friday at the National Secretariat of the party in Abuja. The APC scribe explained that the e-registration drive, which has attracted participants, is part of the party's effort to modernize its membership records and promote financial inclusion. He reiterated that party members are required to provide their National Identification Number, NIN, as the basis for verification, aligning party records with extant provision of the law. Senator Bashiru described the e-registration as a historic milestone for the APC, saying it reflects not just membership growth, but also a commitment to compliance, transparency, and global outreach. Deputy National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka, who spoke in the same vein, noted that the exercise has been tremendously successful, noting that the party is already ahead of INEC in capturing accurate membership data. He encouraged members to continue mobilizing those yet to register and confirmed that the applications for upcoming congresses would also be available online. Moka disclosed that the Professor Nentaweri Wada-led National Working Committee, NWC, of the party has extended the registration deadline to February 8, 2026, ahead of the World Congresses on February 18 and the National Convention scheduled for March 27 to 28, 2026. Nevertheless, he stated that exceptions will apply for Osun, Ekiti, FCT, and River State due to the upcoming governorship election schedules and the tenure of existing executives in River State. He added that further updates on adjustment to the party calendar are expected to be made public on Monday. On party strength, APC recording a huge spike in membership drive.
Well, it's a good development for APC. You know, when you have a leader that even when you are angry, you keep quiet, a lot of things will happen. It's a good one that they are doing in relation to know who are members. Mind you, the election of 2023, the highest, the winner did not get even up to 9 million here. So if for now we are telling the world that APC so far has registered 8 million members, so which means the election that will come 2027, we need to see increase in vote casts.
Okay.
So that's really the point, because put together, INEC last during the election of 2023 registered about 90-something registered voters. But how many people vote? Not even up to a good 50%. Of registered voters. So for me, I feel that as they are doing this, they should also look at the electorate.
Okay.
Because so far as you have this 8 million, so of these 8 million APC members, maybe people who are just like sleeping and just, oh, come, let us go and do it. Or maybe people who are not, maybe I don't want to accuse anybody. I hope they are not induced to do what they have done. But if they are induced, by the time they wake up from the inducement, will die.
We didn't get out of that.
No, I'm just saying, but 8 million, like I said, the election result that brought Tinubu as a party, as a presidential winner, is within that figure, 8 million. So if APC alone can boast of having 8 million members, it means they have won the election by what happened last time during the election result, pronounced by INEC. So it means with this now, it's like a walkover.
You think so?
No, I use that word.
Okay.
Because by virtue, there are some also APC too have sympathizers. Well, I mean the electorate now. But if we are saying core APC now, APC members are what? 8 million. Like I told you, even those who voted for Tinubu 2027, the total vote of Tinubu is not up to 9 million, within the range of 8 million. So now if in APC, they are able to boast of what? 8 million members. Come on. They are good to go. But there will be sympathy votes from people who are not members of any political, like me now, I am not a member of any political party. But I talk politics and it works the way I do.
But Mr. Frank, you mentioned, you said if ADC puts its game together,
yes,
it could stand a threat to APC.
That is it.
So why are you saying, are you saying numerical strength opposites victory in the forthcoming election?
No, it's a plus. Sorry, it's a plus. Because I hope those who have also, like, they put also, thank God, they should also have voters card.
Yeah, they mentioned.
But if all those who registered have voter card, it's a good way to go. Now, when I come to ADC, like you mentioned, how many people do you have in ADC? Do you have a registered ADC member up to 5 million? Then they will now go to the, what we call the battleground.
All right, Mr. Frank.
To win election. So for me, it's a good development that APC is fighting to see how to woo people to come into the fold.
All right, Mr. Frank, I'm so sorry to cut you short. This is where we wrap it up on this episode of Atn Politics for today. Thank you for being on the show.
It's my pleasure. Once again, thank you for having me today. Thank you, Atn.
Thank you. And this is where we wrap it up on this episode of Atn Politics. Don't forget, we're open for sponsorship of this program, jingles and advert placements, news and events coverage, personality, society and political interviews, products, service promotion, and commercials. Watch us live on www.atlanticnetwork.tv, on Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, on Apple TV channel 205, on Lime's TV platform, iFastech platform, Apple TV, Nigeria TV, Iroko TV, connect with us on Atn socials, subscribe, like, and share. Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, and on X at Atlantic TV Net. And don't forget, peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Thank you for watching. I am Favor. Chief Question, Michael.